tomorrow's solutions today.
Welcome back, everyone, to the MegaCorp Free Traders and to Stellaris, where our war against a station is under assault. What? Ah, yes. They're just constantly creating little tiny fleets over here. It really doesn't help them, I don't think. Ultimately, is that? Yeah, that it just gets nuked. That's fine. That's fine. But that does explain where those station under assault messages are coming from. Okay, so our war with the Norillga Empire. It does seem the Norillga have a limited amount of planets, and we've more or less conquered everything they have. But that's not the only way that we can generate war score. I actually got reminded that they did pull someone else into the war. Now, the reason why it slipped my mind is largely because they've been completely absent from the war. But with them in the war, they are also valid targets for my attacks, and that in turn will increase war. Well, it will increase not specifically war exhaustion. I don't believe, though I might be wrong on that one, but it should affect the overall status of the war. I'm not sure. I think it will only affect war exhaustion, and ultimately we should be able to get to that without too much trouble. What we have a problem with is the amount of benefit getting their war exhaustion all the way up to 100% will offer us. I don't know. I still think that building up our relative navy strength will be the main thing, but I'm willing to give it a bit of a test. However, there is one last thing I wanted to check, and that is we want to double check where the Norillga Empire are in terms of the amount of habitable worlds they have. How many worlds have you got? You've got 2 Empire colonies, Navaril and Shugashi. So we've already claimed those. Nagaril and Shugashi. Where are you? I believe one was in here. There, Navaril already being claimed. And where was the second one? I actually looked at the planet name, but not the system name, like a derp. There we are. And the Krant system. Just to double check. Did we claim both of them? Yes. It is currently occupied. Okay. Very, very amusingly, a couple of people pointed out there was a small system somewhere that I had missed. But I'm not seeing it at this stage. Apparently there was... Ah, there we are. Tiny, tiny little place. Okay, thank you very much. Let's get over there. Now I'm going to send Yukofin out to deal with this one. We can't get through there. Can we not? Oh, that's a bit of a pain, honestly. Okay, well that is forcing us to not claim their entire empire. They may still be around if that manages to get out. Could I get access there? I don't know. Let's have a look at you. Still recovering from the frustration of us breaking the Federation. I don't think we're going to be opening borders. That's a pain. That's a massive pain, actually. And we could go to war in order to get in there, but I don't think that's really the right thing for us to do. Chamberlain, could you head up and help our ally up here? I feel that they're having a bit of a issue there. Lahoido, I would like you down here. Let's get to this location. They haven't yet claimed the Gaia world. I'm really wanting them to claim the Gaia world so I can just lay a claim to their system. How much would that even cost? It would actually cost a lot. Interestingly, though, if I were to look at my construction ships, how much would it cost to build an outpost? A lot more to build an outpost over there. Even in war, it would cost me less to lay a claim to these systems. Interesting. Let's see how far back we could actually drive this if we really wanted to. Okay, yeah, we're lacking huge amounts there. But what we might do is lay claim to these systems in the future and then go to war in order to claim them. But ultimately, I'd rather not. That is a bit of a shame there. But if we can do nothing else, then we will still turn most of the Norillga Empire into our subsidiaries. And that's fine by me, ultimately. But yeah, Lahoido, head on down there. I guess Yukafin do the same. And then we will be launching an attack against the Hiffnar League to see how that might affect things. It's a hostile fleet. It's just a pirate. Oh, okay. I thought they may have been under attack by Norilgan allies, but it doesn't seem to be the case there, so
Starbase
very well.
under assault.
Really. It didn't seem to last, so I don't really care. However, I wouldn't mind you heading back to... Yeah, let's get you back to this starbase, since it's a very powerful starbase over there. Now, Zorelis is having a bit of an unemployment problem. Quite a lot of an unemployment problem, actually, and also a bit of a housing problem. How are we doing with food? We're not actually doing very well with food at all. So let's go ahead and build 2 areas, and then we're going to clear these out. It's going to cost a fair old whack, but that's fine. Get those sorted. And furthermore, we'll upgrade. We've got lots of places where I can build buildings, and I really should. But that's going to require that I get a little bit more minerals under my belt first. Right, specialist output increased by 5%. City districts provide 1 additional clerk job. I'm fairly focused on the specialist output, so let's get that going. That is going to hopefully see a nice big increase on a couple of our outputs. If we have a look in population, we can have a quick gander at the exact jobs that these tend to be. So artisans, so we've increased the amount of commercial consumer goods. I keep thinking of them as commercial goods. We've also increased the amount of moats that might be being produced. Okay, very nice. Production of Unity, very, very good. We've got a bunch of managers. I guess research would also be affected by this. Well, I mean, it says output, so I guess everything under these ones would be affected. That's not bad at all when you think about it. Let's be honest, that's actually quite good. Quite good. I approve.
Research actualized.
Well done, leveled up, and we've got some new research. Civilian repli complexes. Marvellous. Not that we really need them, but, you know. Well, at this point, I wouldn't mind getting... maybe dropping the battleship cost a little bit, but Gauss cannons seem especially nice for us to go for. Impulse thrusters as well. Getting our ships a little bit faster would be quite nice. But no, I think it's going to be Gauss cannons. Let's go for those. We'll hopefully be able to sort out our food issue in the relatively near future. We shall have to see about that. Oh no! Governor McBride has died at the age of 118. Rip Governor Bride. Okay, well, we probably need a new governor then. How many sectors do we have? Currently, the Squee sector doesn't have a governor. Much sadness. Very well, let's have a look at what kind of governors we've got. Clear blockers. That's not really exactly the best thing. I do not mind this at all. Always with the better research. Very well. We'll take you. Sure. Let's... Oh, I wanted to rename you. Let me rename... There we are. Fura, you shall become unspeakable. There we go. Welcome. Welcome, unspeakable. Alright. I believe I have already messed up with the naming a little bit, and I've named someone both a leader and a starbase or a fleet, I believe. Unfortunately, those sort of things will happen, especially when I record very long episodes, because I update the name list off camera after the episode is over, and that relies on my memory. Never rely on my memory. It's a noob mistake. But we've got our fleet almost there to deal with the pirates, so let's get in there and clear up that little... Ooh, they've got another... Wow, could you please take care of your borders? I can't be all over this place taking care of it for you. Have you not got any fleets? That's a little bit of a concern. You had a big concern in terms of your size. I would have expected you to have been able to take care of that, but maybe not. Maybe not. That's fine. You're reasonably strong. I really dislike you having this system. I really do. If we took that out...
Engaged.
The thing with this is if we took that one system out, if nothing else, it would mean the only way into our space would be through Pantrum. You know, if a Great Khan emerged here, it wouldn't really matter. They would roll over everything we have. There would be no opposition. None of it. Okay, this is just kind of obnoxious there. Okay, pirate station raided. The Chamberlain has destroyed a pirate station in the Ocella system and recovered a strong room module. Marvellous. It's kind of pointless for us, really, but on the interesting note, though, we've got a potential bit of research there. Okay. Can you jump over there? Experiment? No. Fleet stance cannot be evasive. Well, then, don't be evasive. Because that is so much better. Fleet stance is regular. Go ahead. Experimental subspace navigation. Go. It'll take you a little while. Yeah, actually, it'll take you 2 years. But it'll probably still be faster than if you went through there normally. Okay, well, we're just waiting for our fleets to get in position. We're probably going to wipe this little pirate group out without any real opposition. And then research that as well. We will see what we get from the research once the Hasvikel or Hasvissil gets over there. Okay, then, well, this is the problem we're having over here with Sari Commerce Guild. You've got a potential trade route of 125.33 moving through here. And you've got no suppression. No wonder you've got piracy everywhere. In fact, that's the same pretty much in your entire... I'm not going to patrol all of this, you know? That's not my job. I'll sit here for a little bit because there is reasonable amount... Like, we're actually generating research from this, so... Yeah, maybe. But I could do this with a tiny fleet, so... I don't know. That seems like a bit of a waste of my time, really. I'll be honest with you. I'm not super keen on doing that. I'll leave you guys stationed there, at least until my science ships are done. But we should have, yeah, both fleets down here. Glorious. Very, very glorious indeed. Right. Time for us to move on. And start to claim worlds, I guess. I mean, not anything particular in these worlds that I really wanted to claim. I mean, they're not terrible, but... see, that's the thing. If I were to have my own ships do this, to claim these myself, I think it would be better for me to go to war with them specifically in order to do that. I don't think it makes as much sense for me to lay claims down once war has begun. We should be able to just waltz straight through these systems and clear everything up without issue. We've got Placid Leviathans there, that's quite nice. Right, and the next area being wiped clean. Very nice indeed. Okay, well, I mean, our war exhaustion is super low right now. Maybe we could just wait. Just wait long enough. It would depend on a lot of things. I don't know if time in the war starts affecting things, and it might do, though. We'll see. At any rate, though, the next thing I want to do is definitely start spending some more resources on our fleet. And I do apologize if you can hear Bendy Boy playing around in the background there. Right, Yukofin, do you have anything more? Already at full strength. What about you? Yes, you need a reasonable amount more. Go ahead. Already at full strength. How about you? Okay, all my fleets are at full strength, really.
Research actualized.
Well, that is quite impressive. Technology researched. Ascension theory. Our history is a repeating cycle of dramatic technological, political, and cultural leaps. These leaps are often preceded by periods of upheaval and followed by times of relative stability. By identifying the core recurring premise of these leaps, we may be able to effectively short-circuit the cycle for our own benefit. Marvellous. Well, first and foremost, I want to pick my next research. We are not even close to fully staffing these fleets, so I'm not going to go for fleet command limit just yet. Starbase capacity is possible. Naval capacity from soldier jobs, maybe. I think habitability modification would be the one to go for. And I do apologize if you can hear Bendy Boy just flopping around in his cage. I'm trying to give him a massive break at the moment because he's so anxious. Bless him. And he's got his op coming up very, very soon. Right. Okay, so that's all good. Now we can go for something new. Now, we haven't even made use of the archaeology project yet, which is a bit of a pain. I've still not really decided on whether we want to go for synthetic or more biology-based, so evolution. I haven't decided yet. Megastructure build speed plus 50%. Habitats owned by our empire have space for an additional 2 districts. Tech research option gained mega engineering. I mean, that might be nice. Commercial packs no longer cost influence to maintain. That would release a little bit. And it is starting to become a bit more of a concern because we're only generating 2 right now. But I really, really would like to maybe get Mind Over Matter. I've never played with telepathy in this. Not even once. And right now it seems that megastructures are reasonably far away. Still, maybe master builders? Or I could just hold on to this one for a little bit. Monthly unity plus 10%. That's not too bad. Leader cap wouldn't be so bad either. Eternal vigilance. No, I don't think that one would really make much sense to us at all. Starbase influence cost, minus 20%. Claim influence cost, minus 20%. Now that one isn't too bad. Defender of the Galaxy would be good, but I'll probably hold on to it until we need it. I'm not going to go for galactic force protection. That's just, it feels to me a little bit silly. We will prepare a special product to enhance our citizens with cybernetic implants. The limits and constraints imposed on us by feeble organic bodies are simply unacceptable. I mean, I do kind of like that. We're going to hold off on that choice. Let me know in the comments down below, though, if you have a particular option that you'd like me to explore. I really would like to hold off on going for anything that would lock me out of telepathy, though. But I am open to other options as well. Sure, let's hop through here and wipe out that station. It's not going too bad over there. Okay, so we're just going to continue moving through the Hiffnar League and seeing what kind of damage we can do as we pull down the resistance to the Norillgan Empire accepting our terms and surrendering. Oh no! Damn it! Who just died? Darius. Well, rip Darius. Okay, we need a new scientist. I don't believe we have any spare scientists, unfortunately. Darius is one of our best. Oh man, that really hurts actually. Okay, let's have a quick reminder. No, we've already got all of these, so I guess we're gonna go for Galactic. Maybe? Sure. Okay, let's get Galactic and rename you, obviously. You shall be Martin. There we go. Welcome, Martin. Enjoy. And you can get on there doing all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things. Now, we could just sit on this planet for a little bit, I guess. Sure. Go for it. Both of you, actually. Maybe we can occupy it. Were there other planets around here? I don't think so. We might have skipped them if there were. There isn't going to be one in a black hole, obviously. That'd be funny, but... that takes particularly high levels of technology. Right. Let's get our transport fleets over here. We might as well fully conquer the places that we're going to. Right, let's have a look then. Have we got... When are you going to be back? Shouldn't be too far out.
Research actualized.
Yeah, very soon you should be dropping in. Gauss cannons are ours at last. We could increase our mineral production. That would be very nice. Cruiser hull points, Corvette hull points. Both extremely nice. Advanced strike craft. I don't think they're ever really going to be better than our Amoeba Flagella, though. Sure, I'm going to grab that as a really simple little technology for us to pick up. And continue on with our attacks. Oh no! Numismatic. Have we got it again? Yes. Continue with the numismatic visualizations. I don't want to lose out on those. We'll just move through here. One fleet will be enough to take all of these out, I think. Okay, we have got Flash Coolant, Energy Weapon Attack Speed, plus 5. Very, very nice there. We could reduce building costs. Shouldn't be too bad, I suppose. We don't need survey speed. The phase disruptors, I'm still favoring things that will directly impact our fleet at the moment. So I'm actually going to go for Hyper Shields right now. As the fleets as they are. Right, we've managed to take over Night Core now. So I'm going to wait for our transport fleets to get down there. They're on their way. I could have Neath start to produce some more armies as well, actually, while we're waiting. Let me go and check out the military strength over Rorian's grave. They've got nothing. And Yukofin, which is just slowly repairing themselves, yeah, nothing there. So I'm not going to have to build any more armies. It might be something that we could look into, certainly, but it's not something we need to do just yet, I don't think. Right, Cybrex Prime. I mean, I could start considering upgrading these at this point. We're now producing enough minerals that we could happily do that, and these would be significant. Likewise, we could build habitats in controlled areas. Duke would be particularly nice for a couple of habitats, simply because all of the production value would be in this system. But again, we would largely want to go for materials here that produce trade value. So maybe we could have a look at Cybrex Alpha. The issue with building anything on the megastructures is I don't know. I haven't played enough with how they've changed with all the districts to be able to plan ahead yet. So
Research
we may have to play it by ear with that one. Corvette hull points, very nice. Oh, I'm tempted, quite tempted. I'm resisting, but I am super tempted. We could go for flak cannons, sure. I mean, we've got some flak defense on a few of our fleets, so that wouldn't be a terrible thing to look into. There we go. Fantastic. Let's get you researching, please. And once you're done there, I would like you very much to go up here and research that one as well. There we are. Okay. I'll leave my fleet nearby, just to help out where they can. Habitability modification. Very well. Allows us to change the preferred planet type of a species through genetic modification. It's not really something we need to do. Starbase capacity increase, not something I particularly care for right now. Naval capacity, though, now that is something I particularly care for, so let's improve that one. That one will be very, very nice. Right, how's the war going? It's not going too bad. I'm not going to start upscaling our military forces just yet, though. Oh, that being said, we've got a fair bit of room to play with right now. Let's go over to the fleet manager and see what we can do. No fleets are in need of reinforcement. That's quite nice. Let's go and bring these corvettes all up to 10 at least. Same with destroyers, actually. Let's just drive that all the way up to a solid 10 on all of those. As for the porcupine cruisers, let's go for 5. And let's go for 5 there. This should make for a pretty amazingly big fleet. Okay, Yukofin, you're about to be massively, massively reinforced. Okay, reinforce all. 19 ships added to the queue. Oh, this is going to be glorious. Yukofin is going to grow very aggressively here. Alright, transport fleet. It's a little ways out. It'll take a little bit of time to get over there. Ooh, okay. So autocannons. Not bad. So wiping out these pirates isn't actually that bad of a deal for us. We'll try and help out where we can with Wasari Trade Association. It's not something I'm going to massively prioritize, I'm going to be honest. As taking my fleets away from their other work is less of an ideal situation than I would like, but we'll see. Ooh, what was that just then? Ah, someone probably popped in and then immediately got squished. Very well. Let's get Chamberlain back. Chamberlain back down to Neath, and we'll see where we're going to go from there. In fact, Chamberlain could go for an upgrade. Go to the nearest base that can support that. And there we are. We're about to have our transport fleets over here. And then I'm going to send out Lohoido to get upgraded as well. There we go. Flat cannons are ours. Mineral purification hubs. Okay, miners produce minerals and increases massively the amount of minerals they produce. That is actually quite nice. Still not entirely sold on it. maybe there will be some places that are going to be producing a lot of more minerals than others. Yeah, actually, okay. We're going to go for that one. We'll see what we can do with it. Right, the transport fleet should be here any moment now. Go ahead and land armies as soon as you get there. They've got no army, so it's immediately just going to take them. And the agreement we signed to give you access to our databanks has expired. We would like to extend our deal. Please.
Research
and thank you.
actualized.
There we are, and we got a little bit more on autocannons. And autocannons have finally been unlocked. Well, that's pretty awesome. Right, let's get you down here. You can come back and help out a wee bit with research on Weird Alchemist. Go ahead and head on down. How long will that take you, actually? Does it give me a round trip? 469 days. Well, that isn't actually telling me how long it's going to take to get here. No, it doesn't give me a full idea on it. Well, we'll see. We'll see how long that takes overall, because I don't think it's going to take nearly as long as the jump. Sorry, I think the jump is not going to take nearly as long as navigating down there.
Planetary market.
Under our own steam. Should I claim this? We're already reasonably above our administrative capacity, but at this stage of the game, I think it means a lot less than it used to. The only thing that, well, the main thing that's holding me back is influence, actually. I really do need a lot more influence. A lot more. Okay, head on up here, and we should be able to make a landing and claim this world as well. Lahoido, you are now free to go and upgrade at the nearest station. Oh, man, that's a long way away. Really? That seems completely broken. The closest station as the crow flies is not the closest station as far as hyperlinks go. Used to be with wormholes. Well, not. It didn't used to be. Wormholes used to allow you to do that, but not so anymore. Alas. Very, very sad. Ooh. Governor Stephanie has died at age 117. Oh, drat. Okay, well, let's have a quick look down here. I think Neat still has its governor. Yeah, so it will be Ugrim. Need a new governor down here. What? No. Governor. What? No. Maybe click in there. Nope. All right. Fine. You're very broken. Okay, we'll go a different route. Recruit a governor. Building cost doesn't really matter too much to me, but sure. Hector, let's get you. I actually like your name, Hector, though, I guess. You will, in fact, be Darth Raptor. There we go, Darth Raptor. I would love to give you command of a sector. Let's go in here. Assign leader. There we go. Perfect. There we are. Not too bad at all. Considering the Void Flus are a relatively fleeting species, they're doing fairly well for themselves in terms of their overall lifespans. I'm reasonably happy with it, actually. This is a much bigger system than I first realized. A trinary star system. Wow. That's actually quite pretty. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, you're gonna be crushed. Was my fleet actually bombarded? It wasn't.
Commencing
It was
seizure
just
of
sat
planetary
there.
asset.
Oh well. We shouldn't lose anyone here. There we are. You managed to disengage. Well done.
Planetary market
There we
secured.
go. Right, well, given that then, you may as well just carry on, I suppose. Head up there. Where is Lohoido going? Let's have a look at you. You're going up. And then you both can meet over here. Yeah, that should do. Alright, up to 84% there. Ooh, very nice. Down to 38%. Minus 38 acceptance. Hopefully the massive upgrade to Yukofin's strength will continue to increase it, but it doesn't seem to be going above 50, which is a little bit of a concern. Right, mineral purification hubs have been researched. We can get the mega cannons. We can increase the amount we're getting from mineral. Unlocks flak artillery. Wouldn't necessarily be a bad one to go for. Advanced cruiser hulls. I think we're going to go for the mega cannon. Let's try and get a really artillery-heavy ship there. Right, both of you over there, and then we'll split you up again. Down here, you can go along different branches. And just hoover up all of these systems. That'll, you know, chip away at Norillga's unwillingness to accept our rule. Little by little. There we are. Naval capacity has been reached. Okay, let's double check how long is that going to take. We're only 10 months out from being able to drastically increase that, so that shouldn't be so bad. Just as well, though, because we have got a lot of ships being made. Yeah, a lot of ships still to be made. That's going to hurt a little bit. We'll probably reach our naval capacity again fairly quickly, which is quite the shame, if I'm perfectly honest. Quite the shame. Interesting, though. Oh, that number is showing me the intended amount that we're going to hit. Come on. I mean, getting an extra job at everywhere with the city district isn't too bad of an option, but I would prefer going for the additional housing, so let's branch out at this point. There we are. Only another 67 months before we get our next tradition, which is actually quite nice. Now, we are starting to stockpile the minerals, so how about we visit our worlds and have a look at what we can do. First and foremost, let's upgrade that. We have not got enough housing. It's a bit of a shame. Let's see. Are we lacking anything? We're lacking rare crystals. So, let's go ahead and... Well, this is a generator world. I'm not entirely sold on it, but... Ministry of Production. That wouldn't be a good one here, but we'll get one or maybe even two synthetic crystal plants. Oh, we'll get two synthetic crystal plants up and running. And we'll also then build another 2 generator areas. This is just a glorious world. Really is. Okay, so that's done there. We've already taken a big bite out of our available resources, unfortunately. Civilian fabricators, we could upgrade this, but it would require a fair old bit of crystals for that. Mineral purification plant, let's go for this one, sure. Next up then. We could get research labs here. Again, I want to get these out there, so it seems like a reasonable option. We could get another 2 city districts as well, just for the extra housing. That means we don't need to build our own housing here, which is always good. We could go for an alloy foundry. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Get more alloys flowing into the coffers, and perhaps ultimately a research lab that we can then upgrade. Yeah, let's get all of that going. Fairly big upgrades there. Fairly big upgrades. We're not going to upgrade that one just yet, though. As for you... Energy grid upgrade, yeah, let's get that happening. As for food, we're a little bit low, so I'm going to build another 2 districts there. And we'll hold off on doing anything more with that. We kind of want to let our minerals build up a little bit more, I would say. Okay, our main fleet are ready to start branching out. I'm going to have... Wow, there's much more down here than up there. My lord. But okay, Yukafin, how about you just make a beeline for this area? And Lahoido will go across there. Let's then sweep back around. Yeah, that should be reasonable. Is there a planet here, I wonder? Yes, there is. So, we're going to want our transport fleet to keep pace with Lahoido if we can. So that we're close enough to claim that area reasonably quickly. Have they adjusted at all based on relative navy strength? No. Well, this may be a bit of a rough one. We'll see how it goes. Occupation, 30%. That does just seem... Well, maybe that... No, that occupation
Ships
seems to be a little
upscaled.
bit different from more exhaustion. Yeah, it's... Yeah, of course. It says it there. Oh, my lord. It's as if I engage my eyes and read things. I do better at gaming. Ah, this is marvelous. With this realization, nothing can stop me. Which is a fair
Research
statement to
actualized.
make, I feel, considering if I'm doing this well without reading things, imagine how well I'm going to do once I actually start. Ah, it's going to be great. Going to be great. Sapient computer simulators. Sapient combat AI. Running sapient AIs through high-intensity combat simulations yields valuable insight into potential optimizations for risk evaluation technologies. Yeah, it also tends to make the AIs a little bit grumpy. Still, I'm kind of tempted. Okay, it's time for us to get a dangerous technology unlocked. Let's make that happen. Ah, there we go. Naval capacity increase. Thank goodness. Clone army. Vat-grown clones that reach adulthood in a matter of months with a natural lifespan of less than a decade. Their lack of personal initiative is deemed an acceptable trade-off for their total obedience to officers. Well, the Void Fruits are never really going to be that amazing, but sure, we'll grab it. I don't think we'll actually use it, but let's keep our research ticking onward, shall we? Numinous Agoda. When credits pass hands, Numa smiles. Show us your ways. Honored Void Floofs, we have a very special offer for you. Numa has seen great potential in your people and would like to welcome some of your kind into her ranks. In return, these priceless crystals could be yours. As always, if you need time to consider. 2 pops for 200 rare crystals? That is a steal. Or rather, it is a deal. Blessings upon you, Void Floofs, for your business brings us closer to the goddess. There we go. That was not a problem, especially considering I am having a little bit of an issue with the amount of overpopulation we've got in quite a lot of our habitats now. This is going to be a very easy fight. It's much the same as any of the stations, really. In fact, we're going to pop the station before we've even finished off the fight. That's how competent we are. You could hang tight here. In fact, cleaning up this little chain would not be a bad idea. Sure, okay. Head on up. Head on up, if you please. Okay, we're very nearly ready to claim this area and just constantly reinforcing Yukafin. Though Yukafin is losing ships as Yukafin moves around, so, you know, it's a double-edged sword, really. Let's get this all sorted out. Hopefully we can recover a location where we're going to be able to quickly repair and upgrade our ships. More upgrading them than anything else. Leader enhancement selected are lineages. Leader cost plus 50%, but they get a much longer lifespan. I mean, you know, it's nice. Dropping the leader upkeep would be good as well. I just don't know if that's also their continued upkeep costs. I mean, I'm going to assume that it is, which isn't great, but still, we're kind of starting to roll in credits now, so it's not too much of an issue for us. How much firepower? You have not got enough to be a worry for me. Anything in there? No. Okay, well, let's move in. And once you're done there, move and start bombarding that planet. Make sure you're actually bombarding it this time. Oh, well, actually no. Well, once you've cleaned that up, I want you to head out and wipe that one clean as well. How's Lohoido doing? Lohoido is doing reasonably well. Wait. Was Lohoido getting a massive upgrade as well? Or was it Yukafin that I told to upgrade? See, this is the thing. Huh. Let me just go and check on fleet orders. Did I upgrade Lohoido? No, but Lohoido just didn't have all of its ships yet, I guess. Okay. That's fair enough. We need more ships. Only 2 more ships left before we have completely fleshed out our fleet. And we're already so close to our naval capacity. Ah, it burns. It freezes. It's fine. We'll do okay. Alright, let's get you over there. Clean up a little bit. I would actually like you here first. And then once that's cleaned, you can jump back. That should be fine, right? We have got research right here. Let's have a look. Where did you, have you only just arrived? No. No, you've been there for a little while. Okay. Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong one. Well, you're there, at least. But I do kind of badly want you to just jump all the way over here. So, go ahead. Whomp. How long is it going to take you? It's going to take you 4 years. That's actually not bad. Across a distance like that, that is not bad. In my opinion, that's not a bad one at all. How many other debris? Is that the only one? Okay. Come, Voidproofs, drink from the Numismatic Well as well. Honoured Voidproofs, we have a very special offer for you. Numa has seen a great potential. Really, again? I mean, I'll accept it again. Absolutely going to accept it. Don't think I won't with that one. Fully repaired. Oh, fantastic. We've got a station that has repair capability. Oh, this is great. Absolutely great. Go and hold this area. Oh, actually, don't worry about it. Our transport fleet can just land there straight away. So instead, you stay here. Enter orbit. And fully upgrade, please. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Where are you going? Can you not... Oh, I disapprove. I was so happy and everything. You tricked me. Tricked me, Lahido. Okay, let's get back down here and claim this area if you can, please. Okay, we've done reasonably well so far. It's at 51% war exhaustion on our side. 99 on theirs.
Planetary market.
Okay, not too bad at all. Okay, so by occupying all of their areas...
Planetary market secured.
Well done. This is helping us out by a not small amount. Right. Ooh, dangerous. Can you get down there? Can you chase these fleets down? Please and thank you. They're going to be a little bit of a problem, a thorn in my side, if you will. Okay, well these, if we can just get down here, clean this up, then swoop up there, clean that up, we should be okay. As for you, let's just move you over there. Yeah, a lot of our ships are going to get caught out here. Let's get you guys to rally a little bit.
Research
because this is way... Oh dear. Dear, dear, dear. Get out of there if you can, please. There we go, good. Let's try and cut off the reinforcements. You're actually in a good position. Go ahead and meet Lahido down here if you can. Our fleet shouldn't be too far out. Leader enhancement. Well done. Edict duration plus 10%. That's actually quite a nice one. Hyper entertainment forums. We don't need it. Edict duration. But I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up today's episode. We have managed to wage a fairly successful war. I think based on the occupation, I'm so sorry that I missed that for so long. But I've seen it now. It's okay. We should easily be able to get this based on that alone. We are easily going to be able to occupy enormous amounts of territory of Hiffnar League. The unfortunate part is that we won't gain any of their land unless we really want to, and maybe other places that we really... There were a couple of nice areas down there that I wouldn't mind taking. We'll have to see. But I think that'll be a little while in the making. Go ahead, we can now afford to grab that while you're there. That should be okay. But that is going to be it for me for now. I really do hope you have enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.